Hi. Collecting information is known as data. Collecting information, that is only we will call data handling. Collecting information, that is known as data. The data handling already you learned in lower classes. Okay, how to represent data, either pictograph or pie charts, bar graphs, double bar graphs, histograms, frequency polygons, linear graph, like this, so many different ways we will represent data. We are taken a step further to numerical representation. Numerical representation of ungrouped data are known as central tendency of the data. What are central tendencies? Is mean, mode and median. Okay, up to lower class you learn the representation of data in through so many ways like pictograph and the bar graphs, these all the things. When they given the numbers, how can we find, how can represented the data, that one you learned. Numerical representation of the ungrouped data are known as central tendencies. They are mean, mode and median. So now come to this class, the extension of central tendencies. That means the extension of mean, mode and median, and the ungrouped data to grouped data. How can we do? Yeah, up to in 9th class also you learn the mean means sum of observations by number of observations. They will give some data. How to find the mean? Means mean, average, arithmetic mean. These all are the other names of the mean. Okay, when as I am a teacher, when in my class 40 students are there, 40 students have different marks. Out of 50, one child got 40 marks, one child got 25 marks, one child got 46 marks, like this so many. What is your average? What is your mean of my subject? Means what I am doing? I had to go for sum of marks by number of students. That is the formula for mean, sum of observations by number of observations. Okay, that one already we did in 9th class. That is the ungrouped data. Just they will give some raw data. 25 marks, 36 marks, 42 marks, 47 marks, 13 marks, 50 marks. Like that different data I have, some raw data. That one sum of the marks by how many students marks it is, sum of observations by number of observations, then what I will get, that is known as average, that is known as mean, that is known as arithmetic mean. These all are not different, they are other name of mean. Mean, average, arithmetic mean, these three are the same one. Come to the mode. Mode means repeated number, repeated observation. Yeah, suppose in your class, which color the students like the most? Means what? Oh, one student like red, green, yellow, red, green and white, black, like that. Most of the students like red color, so that is known as mode. More times, which one is repeated? That is known as mode. Median means the middle value. But here we have one change. Come to the mean and mode, we no need to write ascending order. But come to the median, the given observations we have to arrange ascending order. The middle one is known as median. The middle value is known as median. Suppose two numbers are left, then sum of the two numbers by 2. Then you will get the median. That all the things you already learnt in 9th class. Okay, mean, mode, median. Now you are in 10th class. How important topic it is. Sure result you will get from this topic when you are so good in this one. Yeah, that is ungrouped data you learned in 9th class. Come to the 10th class, the ungrouped data to grouped data. Grouped data, ungrouped data to grouped data. The extension of mean, mode and median you have to learn in this chapter, which is very important topic. Yeah. Surely you have to learn this one. In this topic you will learn mean, mode, median. Okay, come to the mean. By using the three formulas we can find mean. First one is direct method, sigma fi xi by sigma fi. deviation method, a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. Step deviation method, a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Yeah, why we have three formulas? Which method can we apply? Is it required I have to apply only direct method or only deviation method or only step deviation method? I will explain three methods. Which method you will feel comfortable can follow that one. But generally you will feel direct method is easy, but deviation and step deviations are comfortable comparatively direct method. Why? Because you have the very simple numbers for simplification part. In statistics simplification part only, most of the students will lose the marks. So you have to concentrate a lot on simplification. Clear? First thing, you have to learn the formula perfectly. Okay, so come to the mean. We have three formula. Any formula we can apply based on your comfort. Which method you will feel very comfortable, very easy, can follow that method. Here we have the three formulas: direct method, deviation method and step deviation method. Come to the mode. L plus F1 minus F0 by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Okay, into H. Median L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. Okay, by seeing this formula, oh, it's very difficult. So many different letters we observed. Sigma, some different symbols we are observing. We'll feel it's difficult, but statistics is very easy one. By seeing the tabular form, that all the things, when you are habituated to do these sums, it's very interesting. Only you must be good in the calculation part. When are you good in calculation, easily you can score full marks in statistics part. Okay, concentrate on statistics. First learn the formula.